Welcome to my channel, Home Sweet Home Handmade, where I like to chat to you about my love of cross stitch and show you all my works in progress and my plans and haul. So this is episode 64 and it's Sunday the 18th of August. Always have to have a look up there because that's where our calendar is. And I want to say a warm welcome to my returning subscribers, and if you're new here, I hope you like what you see and want to stick around and subscribe to my channel. So I've got quite a lot to talk to you about today, so make sure you grab yourself a cuppa and settle in and let's have a stitchy chat. So since I last saw you, we went to I think it's called the International Craft Hub. It's in Sleaford in Lincolnshire. It's about 40 minutes from us, and I particularly wanted to go there because they had a paper craft exhibition, and while I'm talking about it I'll put some footage in because I took some photos and some videos. So it was artists that specifically used paper in their artwork, and yeah, it was quite amazing to think that all of these pieces were made from paper. It's quite an amazing place. If you've never been and you're in the local area, I'd really recommend that you go. They've got I'd say they've got a great big gallery upstairs. They've got an amazing tea room, coffee shop that my husband likes. I'll put a picture in here of what we had, naughties, and they do run workshops as well. So at the end of September I've actually booked to go on a book binding journal workshop. It's a full day, so I'm really looking forward to that. They also have an amazing little shop as well that has a lot of artisan makers their things, so that's always great to look around, and they have some lovely cards and things, so that's really enjoyable, and it's free to get in. You know, there's no entrance fee, and it's a really amazing place. I've always wanted to go. We went at the beginning of the year, and if you're regular to my channel, you would have seen that little Flosstube extra I put about the red shoes, because they had an exhibition about shoemaking. So yeah, so I'm going to go on that book binding journal workshop at the end of September, so I'm really looking forward to that. We do have Percy and Simon here. They seem to have settled down a bit, because the last few nights they've been playing a lot overnight, so we're feeling a little bit jaded, but yeah, they're okay, they're doing okay, and they're actually going to turn 1 next Saturday on the 24th, which I can't believe it. We got them when they were 4 months old from the breeder, and we got them a week before Christmas, and that has just flown by. So, and we're nearly into autumn, my favourite season. I'm really itching to get the autumn decor out and my autumn themed stitches that I've done. So right, shall we get on? So I've got quite a lot to show you. First of all, I want to do the giveaway, and thank you for all your lovely comments on the last video. So Pauline from Sobe Bags, the amazing Pauline, and if you don't follow her on Instagram, I will put a link in my description box below, and everything I talk about, all the shops and Flosstubers, there will be clickable links as well. So Pauline sent this amazing project bag as a giveaway because I'd ordered one myself, and I picked this one. It's got the geisha fabric on the back. And if you're new here, you wouldn't have seen this project. I haven't put any stitches on in it this time, but it is going to come out tonight. So I am stitching the Joan Elliott Blue Geisha, now known as 𝐦𝐨𝐬. And I'm stitching this on a piece of Pole Stitches Designs Ada in the colourway Moonlight, and this is 14 count Ada. So I started this on Leap Day this year with an aim that it will be up, it will be fully completed, fully finished, framed and up on a wall by the next leap year. And I think that is sort of achievable. So that's where I am so far. And this, as I've said before, this Ada is absolutely beautiful. So that's my project that I'm keeping in my geisha bag. And I'm using all the called for DMC. I got it as a kit from Pole Stitches Designs. And these are all the colours on my amazing floss drops from my lovely friend Charlie Feathers. She's got a Ko-fi shop which I will link below, and my sister Emily, stitching from Gnome Cottage, she put all these onto floss drops for me. So 𝐦𝐨𝐬 will come out tonight for some more stitches. So I asked you if you would like to win this amazing bag. I asked you to put Japan within your comment. And I did the random comment picker before I came on air to film. And I was really chuffed that it pulled out Sean from Periwinkle Stitcher. Sean is from Wales. So congratulations, Sean. If you just contact me via my email address, which is in the description box, and I will get this sent off to you. And if you haven't watched Sean, I'm sure you have, Periwinkle Stitcher, she's got an amazing floss tube. I think I need to watch episode 4. I think she's put up not long ago. So I will put a link to Sean's floss tube in the description box below. She's got some gorgeous, beautiful stitches. So, and talking of giveaways, I was absolutely thrilled to win this giveaway from Emma Louise in Cornwall. She ran this competition on her Instagram and I entered, and I never win anything, and I was absolutely chuffed. So this was to win. She's currently doing a stitch along abstract ocean. And Siba, congratulations. I hope you enjoy your prize. Happy stitching, Emma. So in the box I got 2 postcards. That one might be going to Emily because she's got a VW camper van. I got a gift voucher as well. This amazing needle minder. Just love it, the seahorse. And I'll put a link to Emma Louise's website as well. And some blue stalk scissors, look at them. And also in here is, I don't know if you've ever seen these, it's like a bobbin holder. I'll take those off. Actually, I'll take it out of the box. Come out. So you put your bobbins stood up there, and that's a magnet for your needle. How organised is that? A little too organised for me. And then I also got the kit pack. There's everything in there. Yeah, the fabric and floss. So that's an amazing prize that I won. I couldn't believe it. So thank you, Emma Louise. I'll put all this back because it takes me ages after a Flosstube to organise everything. So I think, yeah, she sent me part 1 and part 2 has just come out, and it's all lovely blues. Yeah, so part 2 came out on the 16th of August. And it's an abstract ocean stitch along. Lovely. I don't know when I'm going to start that, but I'm really thrilled that I won that. It was amazing. I'm just going to have another slurp of my coffee. Not used to talking so much. So again, congratulations, Sean, on winning the geisha bag. And thank you so much, Emma Louise, for giving away that amazing prize. So next I'm going to move on to WIP's works in progress that I've put some stitches in. And the first one is in my Jolly July, Yasmin's Made with Love. I've got 2 projects in here. One I worked on and one I didn't and need to get back to since I last saw you. So the one I did work on was another Joan Elliott, the Christmas Eve sampler. And I am stitching this, it's another pole stitches fabric, 14 count Aida Daybreak. This is quite a vivid fabric, but I think it will go really well because it's mostly just black. So that's where I am. So when I saw, I don't think I've got a before photo. If I have, I'll pop it in. I've done Santa and maybe 1 or 2 of the reindeers. So I did another reindeer and I came down and started doing the numbers. So I always start top left. Just love it. I particularly love the house in the woods. So yeah, this fabric is very vivid. Look at that. But I think it will take that well, it isn't monochromatic because it's got the petite treasure blade, God, words in it, but it is DMC 310. Look at that, fun. I do really enjoy stitching on that actually. So put that one away. I really like this Jolly July bag of Yasmin's because it's really big and roomy, so you can fit 2 projects in. And then the other one that I'm doing as a stitch along with my sister Emily, stitching from Gnome Cottage, and my friend Karen, and I think there's a couple of other people that are stitching on this as well. So this is RTO in the Kingdom of Fairy Tales. So Emily is stitching this one here, and I'm doing this one. It's beautiful, isn't it? I haven't got too far, but I have managed to go across the top. As I say, I haven't stitched on this since I last showed it to you, but I will pull this out again for next time. At least, what's that, plans? But let's try and get the moon in for next time. I'm eager to see where Emily is up to as well. Right, so that's the first one. And then the next one is another stitch along. This is my long-standing stitch along. You see it most episodes. It's my stitch along that I'm doing with my lovely friends Donna Ray and Amy. And they both have floss tubes, so I'll put their floss tubes down below. And this is in my Made by Rachel bag. I love all the fabric she picks. Look at the strawberry. And it is the Float and Sting Like a Bee. So it's coming along. I'm lagging behind the other two, but it's coming along. So we are doing Plum Street Samplers, Float Like a Bee, and Heartstring Samplery, Sting Like a Bee. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. And we're all 3 of us are doing it all on one piece of fabric. So I am doing mine. I think it's another Pole Stitches Designs. Yes, it is. 14 count Ada in the colourway Pearl. And it is coming along slowly. I do more chatting than I do stitching when we stitch on this together. Once a fortnight when we Zoom together, but there's a lot more chatting than stitching, which is right really, isn't it? So that's where I am. So since I last saw you, let's fold this over, I put a bit more of this butterfly in, so it is coming along. Amy's on the Sting Like a Bee. Donna Ray has nearly finished this one, so I'm lagging behind. So I think in between our fortnightly Zoom stitchy sessions, I think I might pull this out the week in between, just to, I've got some more, another swirly there like this one, and then there's another butterfly and another couple of butterflies there, and then I've done. So I think if I do that, I'll be able to catch up, because we are aiming, the 3 of us, to have this done by the end of October, because me and my hubby are going over to the States then, staying with Donna Ray, and we are starting a new stitch along then, which I could perhaps show you, because it's just here, my Laurie Holt bag. So we are going to be starting and I did show you this last time, The Harvest Friendship by 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤. So I've got a couple of options for fabric now. I've got a Fabric Flare Golden, or I don't know what that one is, it hasn't got a name. So I'm going to take both with me because I can't decide which fabric. It's blowing out a bit. And I've got another option I was thinking of, but we are starting that at the end of October, so if you would like to join us, that'll be great. We said that was the 3 of us. So I can't wait to stitch on that one. Also in here, I popped this one in because this might be a start while I'm over in the States as well. It's Petal Pushers Trouble Makers. And I love that, and I love that board. It's from an Etsy shop. So I might try and order it, an American Etsy shop, so I might try and order it when I'm over there to get it delivered. So it will cut down on postage. I like that. So that's in plans. Right, let's move on. 20 minutes in, and gosh, this is going to be about an hour. So if you haven't already got a drink, I'd stop this and get one. So this is in, this new start is in this amazing bag. Look at that. Now, where is the card? So this is from Paula, stitched by Mrs. D. And she wrote, "Thank you so much for adopting Mr. Anderson. He has asked me to let you know that his favourite food is fruit scones with butter. Love from Paula." And although it's a grumpy face, I just love that bag. And the fabric inside is stunning as well. That's her label. So in here, it wasn't a planned start. I just had an urge one day and thought, why not? Is a Design Works kit that I've had in stash for ages, and I didn't realise until I looked right at the bottom that it is another Joan Elliott, and this is Southwest Cat. And I did check last night on eBay and I saw a couple of people selling this, so if you particularly like this, just search for Design Works Kits Southwest Cat and it will come up. I just really like that. So I'm using the Kit Ada, and if you didn't realise already and you're new here, I am an Ada stitcher. I'm using the Call for Floss, which is in an almighty mess already. Which is another theme. And this is where I've got to so far. I've got hanging thread, unfortunately. But I've started on the top left and I've started that border, which, as it's a repeating border, it's quite good because I don't have to look at the pattern. So I've started coming down this side as well, but once I get far enough along that I can count down, I will drop down to that. I guess it's a plate. No, it's part of the dresser, isn't it? So I will drop down and put this in. So yeah, so that's living in my Mr. Anderson grumpy bag. So I will put a link to Paula, stitched by Mrs. D. She's got a podcast on YouTube. She She's a knitter, but she's really entertaining to watch. She lives in Norfolk, where we used to live, and me and my husband still work there. And she has a Ko-fi shop, so I will link to her Ko-fi shop, but she also has an Instagram page, and she will let you know on the Instagram page when she's got some new project bags coming up. Right, what have we got next? This is another stitch along. I agree to all these stitch alongs and then I completely lag behind. But this one is one that I'm doing with Lara from 𝐿𝐥𝐤𝐬, and it is Maggie the Messmaker Dimensions Gold collection. And I just love that. I've started up here at this watermelon pincushion, and I'll put a picture in here of where it was when I showed it to you last. I hadn't got much done, and I'm using the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐬 and the kit threads, and I will show you where I am up to now. Not much more done, but a little bit more. There we go. So I've backstitched the watermelon and put this on, and I've started doing the wallpaper behind, as you can see there. Now, I don't tend to cross stitch the regular way. I go from bottom right to top left, so that way, with my first leg, and then most people go that way. So I realised when I started to put the wallpaper in, which is half stitches, that it will look slightly different. But I don't think it will matter as long as they're all going in the same way, which they are doing. So this is going to be quite a long-term piece. But I might just get these in, the little pins, and jump over to that box. But it is beautiful. I know that Lara has started with the tomato pincushion. It's one of those ones that you look at it and you see different things all the time. Lovely. So I was happy to pull that out again and put some more stitches in it. It's already looking a mess down here. Right, the next, I've got 3 projects in this pack. So this is another Made by Rachel. It's afternoon tea fabric. Couldn't resist that. And in here is Summer House Stitch Works Summer Refreshes. I thought I'd better start this as we are in summer. And I'm stitching this on a piece of Fibre on a Whim 16 count 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐸, which is screwed up. And that's where I am so far. So it's not going to be quite as big as what I thought it would be, because I'm nearly down, I think the bottom is about there, and I am using, if I've got it in here, if not I can just grab it off here. That's it. I'm using these silk spools that I showed you before. And I'm using, look at those, they look like sweets, don't they? using the red. Beautiful. So yeah, I thought I'd crack those open and start with them. And I did start with my usual 2 threads loop start, but it was far too bulky, so I'm just using 1 thread, and that's coming out really nice. So I've started on that border there, and then I will pick some of the other threads from the other colours. Hold on 1 second, hubby is here. I'm back. Hubby has gone upstairs to listen to some sport. So I've got that project in there, the summer refreshes, and I also have got Summer Quaker by Primrose Cottage. We're coming to the end of summer and I thought it was a cat hair. About time that I made a start on these. I've also got Spring Quaker, but I haven't started that one. So I am stitching this on a piece of 18 count 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐤 in smoky blue, and I'm using the called for Dinky Dyes saffron, and I've just made a very small start. Blow out there, but the Dinky Dyes saffron has got a little bit mottling. Just a little start. And when I ordered the Summer Quaker, I had to order honeybees and stitching, please. And I also had to order the sticker as well. So if you're a long time viewer of my channel, you will know that I did Hive Rules, the long thin one from Primrose Cottage, and I got that amazing oak arched frame from an antique junk shop here. I've decided that I'm going to take that into my framer that I regularly use for her to do it, because I said I was going to do it and I've been putting it off and putting it off, and I really want to see that up because I love that piece, because I wanted to have a bit of a bee wall. So, and I really like that one as well. That's very cute, honeybee quilt. So that is my other, I'll leave that sticker project that I've got in there. And then the third one, you saw that last time, from Sweet Wing Studio. It's Bloom Where You're Planted, and I haven't put any more stitches in this than when you saw it last, so this does need to come out again. It's not going to be very big. So 3 projects in one bag there. Stuff it in. I do keep my summer refreshes out. Right, this one I picked up and put some more stitches in because autumn, sorry about that, autumn and Halloween stitching is calling to me. So I picked up Jardin Privé Lady Halloween, and I am stitching this on a piece of 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐤 Vintage Country Cream, and I am using Cottage Garden Threads Storm cat hair. Look at that. Percy hair. So Storm, rather than switching colours up. because it is charted for light grey and dark grey, and then there is another alternative as well, but I thought I would use that thread. And then I think I'm going to do her hair either orange or purple. I think I'm leaning towards purple at the moment. And this is where I am. So since you last saw it, I've put the bee and the spider in, the bee, and I worked on this big Quaker, and I really like the subtle mottling effect of the storm thread. So I'm really enjoying this one. So I think I'm going to keep this one out, and because there is one of these flowers to go there and there, and I'd like to get to, if you can hear that, that's my hubby upstairs laughing. I'd like to put the C in and get that cobweb in as well. But I am really loving this one. And I must also pull out my Madame Chantilly Halloween in a jar. I was thinking that last night. It's the one with black roses. Pull that one out. Now, if you watch the Olympics, I tried to keep up with the stitching the Summer Olympics. Did one day and failed after that. But I decided that this would be a really good start for the closing ceremony. It should have been the opening ceremony, really. I've had this in stash for ages, and it's a dimensions kit called Paris Hydrangea. Now, the aim of this is, this also, a bit like the geisha that I'm stitching for 𝐥𝐤𝐤 for Leap Day, and it must be on the wall in 4 years. This has got to be on the wall, finished and on the wall, or any other way, cushion or whatever, by the start of the LA Games in 2028. I've said it here. It's a beautiful kit. It is 14 count ivory Ada. I love hydrangeas. So I pulled this out. I haven't put many stitches in it, but I just wanted to make a start during the Paris Olympics. I have to say the Ada is quite crunchy, and I'm hoping that it will ease up once I handle it a bit more. So that is the grand sum of what I did, because I had the thought about starting it during the closing ceremony. That zipped out my mind, and then I was stitching on something else, and I thought, oh, I must start my Paris hydrangeas. So I have started with the blue butterfly up there. And as I say, not many stitches, but it is started. And I need to get a project bag for that, because it's just like that at the moment. Right, and the last WIP I've been working on is from the current issue of Cross Stitcher magazine, which is issue 413, September 2024. And that's what it looks like. And this is the project that I had to start on the day the magazine came through the door, because I subscribed to this. And I saw it. I know that Emma, you're stitching it, aren't you? You went and got the pre-order and started it straight away. So that's Emma Stitches. I think that's what your Flosstube channel's called, but I'll link her below. So this is called Spread the Love, and it is Emma Condon Stitch Rovia. And there it is there in all its beauty. And I just absolutely love this. I don't know why, I think it's just colourful and quirky and would look great upon the kitchen wall. And also, me and hubby are huge jam lovers. Well, condiment lovers also, and I love honey and I love lemon curd. If you're in the UK, the M&S lemon curd is to die for. Lovely. So I started with the plum jam, and I'm just using from Stash, it's 14 count white Ada as they called for, and there's plum jam done. I literally could not put this down. We were watching a documentary, it was on recently on Channel 4 called Titanic in Colour, and we were watching that as I was stitching on this, and I just love it. So I have dropped down to the little, what one is that, mini cherry, the mini cherry jam. But I'm sure a lot of people are going to be stitching this because it is just lovely. And like each individual jar feels like a little finish as well. And I love it in that sort of light sage green turquoisey frame. So this is actually a really good issue. I will just show you what else I like in here. If you bear with me. That's quite cute. They've been running that all year. But that would be nice. I really like the stitch and stitchability, and it's got a Jane Austen quote from Pride and Prejudice. To be fond of dancing was a certain step towards falling in love. I like that one. This one made me laugh. Too cool for school, and it says, it's not that I hate school, I just hate getting up in the morning. A pencil case. Who did that one? Oh, Cheryl McKinnon, Tiny Modernist. And then these just made me laugh. They're called Small Faces, and I don't know why, but I think they're quite fun. I especially like the cat one and the little cat peeking out. Oh, fun. What else is in here? Oh, another of the bunny garden girl. So you stitch this and this and you mount it in the little tin and you make the little bunny. That would be great as a gift, that would. Yeah, so this is a really good issue. What else is in here that I liked? Oh, Country Living. Who's designed this? Maria Diaz. That's lovely. I mean, you didn't have to do the whole cushion, the whole project. You could just stitch like that cottage and put it in a little hoop, or this one. Lovely. Then it gives you a preview of the next issue, which is out on the 3rd of September. Look at that Halloween piece that's coming. And it also says Going Postal, pretty floral stamps, cards. I look forward to seeing them. And Georgian Gentry Stitch Darcy's House, Pemberley. That's quite a good idea, those. Autumn Leaves. So yeah, so if you haven't picked this one up, I highly recommend it. And you get some free vintage bobbins as well, and a ring. So, yeah. So my plum jam is finished. So I'm gonna, I don't know what to stitch on later. I need to get back to the Christmas ones. I need to put some geisha in, but I think I might stitch on the little mini cherry jam, because this one is always going to call to me. So that's all my stitching. Next time when I see you, I will be bringing out my secret squirrel stitches. I have worked on them, but I think this episode is going to be long enough because I've got some haul and plans to talk about. So I will show you the secret squirrel stitching next time. So there's a little bit of haul because I haven't seen you for a while, and there's been some summer sales. So Heritage Crafts had a summer sale. This one is fairly new out, I think, and it's from Mel Stitchers, A New Dawn. And I love this. I love the colours of it. I bet you would like this, wouldn't you, Charlie? Charlie Feathers. I think she's got the other ones as well. That's the set of them. So that was the one that I picked up from the summer sale. And of course, one thing can't travel alone. So I got Karen Carter Collection Peacock. And I thought that was fun. So they were my two Heritage Crafts kits that I got. Now, I've fallen down a bit of a rabbit hole with this design. I've always loved this painting, and I saw that Lara, again from I Stitch Birds, was stitching the Great Wave from the British Museum DMC. It's a bookmark kit. So I already had this in stash, and of course I had to get the big one, didn't I? And I do really love this. I would love to go to the British Museum. I don't know if it's out on display, this painting. I'm a little bit daunted by this because of the colours. But yeah, what is this stitched on? 14 count Ada, so it should be okay. Say should be. So yeah, I don't know when that will be started. Probably I might do this one first. There's a lot of French knots in there. I'll have to practice them. So that's my Great Wave kits. Then I picked up a couple of project bags. Pauline from So Be Bags, the amazing lady who made the geisha bag, had a bag update, and I saw this and I thought, I love this. It is so me. Look at that fabric, the pig and the cats in witches' hats. I love it. And I like the orange ribbon as well. And she also had this material, but she didn't have enough to do the big bag, but she said she had enough to do a smaller bag. So I said, yes, please. So it was the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 witch's fabric, which is amazing. I like a, what would you call it? Whimsical vintage Halloween. Great. So what I might do is go through my Halloween charts and kit them up and put them in here ready, as well as work on the existing Halloween WIPs, which would be sensible, wouldn't it? And of course I always have to get a bag from Made by Rachel, and this one just, it's stunning. I love the colours. They're more muted this time for me. And in the middle is the most amazing fabric. It is a cat beekeeper. Look at that. I love all of the fabrics that Rachel picks out. She uses a lot of Heather Ross fabrics. Stunning. And that's the bottom fabric. And then we've got, yes it is, it's a cross, and Rachel's wooden, Made by Rachel. Little, what do you call them? Buttons. Oh, cute. Maybe I can put Bloom Where You're Planted in there, I don't know. But I just love that. Right, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. Then that I saw that Lauren from Flossabilities put on her Instagram, that she had got this chart, and that Rachel from Talking Dog Stitchery had got some copies. So I went straight away and I got it. Cabin in the Woods. Oh, I love that. It's charted for DMC, and it said it was, the model was stitched on 32 count Belfast linen in slate grey. Well, that looks, I suppose it does look grey, but I thought it looked like dark green. So I don't know when I'll stitch this, but I love it. I don't know if I'm going to do this border around. I don't know, I might leave that off and just do the inner bit. I do know that these were all sold out, but I know that Lauren from Flossabilities, if you haven't watched her YouTube channel, I'll put it down below, is getting some more over to Rachel at Talking Dog Stitchery. We're nearly there, we're nearly there. Two charts that I picked up. This is a newbie that's just come out, and it's Heart in Hand Doodles, and it's the maker. And that's beautiful. It's stitched with Classic Colour Works, One Gentle Art and 4 Weeks Dye Works. And it's 65 stitches wide by 65 high, so it's like a perfect square. And I'll pop a picture in here, or it might have been in the intro video, because I have done another doodles of hers. Lovely. And then with that one I got this one, which is, I don't know when this came out, but it's come out this year, and it's called Cats Save the Earth series. And it says save the Earth, it's the only planet with cats. And that did make me laugh. And I liked it because it's got a little Miss Betsy. Then 2 new charts, and then I got this kit, which is amazing. They came from 123 Stitch, and this is a RTO, and it's called Lady in a Green Dress. And look at that. I love everything about this. I love the cloud with the face. I love the heart topiary bushes and her Christmas tree dress. And the snowflakes with the, looks like candy cane ribbons. So Lady in a Green Dress, and it's on this sort of blue, light blue grey sort of Ada. So this is stunning. Love that. Love it. And then sorry, this is quite a lot of haul, but it's come in over the last few weeks. So I got the Bothy Threads Rendale design collaboration. I think you can still get this on Bothy Threads. So in this box, it came with this notepad, and I think that's a shopping bag. Yeah, foldable shopping bag. So these are gonna go in my mother-in-law's Christmas box. So I didn't have a plan when I ordered this. And there is also some red heart scissors. I'll keep those. And then it comes with this beautiful design from Bothy Threads. I think they are they helleborus or winter roses? I'm not sure. And the fabric is printed. Seasons Tweetings it's called, so look at that. So I'll have to make sure I put placement of the actual stitched element in the right place. So I might start at the bottom and work up. I don't know. I just love that. These are the threads. I'll have to go. One of my little pet peeves about Bothy Threads, I love them, I've got lots of them, is that they don't put the threads on the cards. They are all tied up, but I would have to thread these through the card properly. And also in the box is a needle and a matching needle minder, which is very sweet. So I'm sure this box is still available, and apologies if it's not. You had to pre-order, but as I say, those 2 items are going in my mother-in-law's Christmas bag for Christmas. And then I've got the cross stitch, and I'm going to keep it in that box. So, and the last thing to show you, it's not cross stitch related, but I thought you'd like to see it, and it's from Elizabeth Harbour Designs. I'll link her website, and it's Halloween Witch, and it's one of her mantelpiece ornaments. I just love her things. So this will go up in my corner cabinet. So it's wood. It comes like that, packaged like that, and then you just put the top in the bottom like that. She's amazing. She's got quite a few mantelpiece ornaments, these are called, and then she's got some hanging decorations as well, and some little brooches. So that is all my haul. I've just got some plans to show you, and then I will let you go on your merry way. So I've been saying that I'm going to start this one, which is the Citrus Summer by 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 L'Oreal. So I have pulled the DMCs for it as charted, and I got the called for Ada, which is curved tiled by Fabric Flair. So I need to start this month because it is Citrus Summer. I am also going to go back to my stitch along that I am doing with Charlie from Charlie Feathers, which is Wish Tree. She's got down to the lady. Oh, it's amazing. And it's on that beautiful printed Ada. So this will be coming out again before I see you next. And there is a friend who is having a 70th birthday next year. So I'm looking at gift stitching for next year, although I haven't finished gift stitching for this year yet. But I'm thinking of doing Erin Elizabeth Designs baking tier because she is a baker. And I've got this piece of 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐤𝐞 14 count nugget or nougat Ada, which I thought I would put it on. So, and I'm just keeping that in my Made by Rachel bag. So that will be a definite start. Her birthday isn't until May, I think. So I've got lots of time yet, but I just saw that in my stash and thought, yes, I will do that for her. Now, the next one is my call for August for our WIP Speak On board. So that is based on Jessie Marie's Does Stuff WIP Go board, but it's a board that me and my sister Emily and my friend Donna Ray are doing. And we have picked a WIP to concentrate on for each month. And my call for August is 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤𝐿 Lavender Farm. And this is, I don't even know when I started this, a long time ago. And my goal for August is to stitch 50 stitches a day on this. Well, I had to find the WIP first. So I found it, and now I can start on my 50 stitches a day, which I'll probably have to put more than 50 stitches a day to meet my goal. But I found it and I will be stitching on it. So that's where we are at the moment. So I will take a before photo before I start stitching on this again, just to show you, because I would really like to get down to that little girl, because at the moment I think it looks a bit boring. Which is probably why I haven't stitched on it for ages. So that's my caterpillar cross stitch needle minder. Don't know why I've got the koala one. And let's just check, because last time when I showed you on my hawk run, which I haven't picked up again, no I haven't, it had gone rusty on my fabric, but thank goodness this one hasn't. So I'm called to account. This is my lavender farmer, and I do need to stitch on this before I see you again, because I do love that, and I really like how they framed it with that fabric at the bottom. This I'm just keeping in a very boring this plastic folder. So that is my humongous amount to show you. Quite a lot in haul. I have stitched on quite a few things, but I need to be a bit more consistent really. The jam project is just calling to me, and I do need to put some stitches on the lavender one and stitch on my float butterfly sale one in between our Zoom meetings. So that's all I've got to show you today. Thank you so much to being here, and Sean, if you're watching, don't forget to send me your address, email me your address, and I'll pop that in the post to you. Congratulations, and until I see you again, stay happy, healthy, and happy stitching, everybody. Bye.